Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a grocery haul for you for the month of October. It's a little farther into October than I normally shop for the month. Usually like to have it even done before the month starts, but kind of snoozed on it. However, it's all good. The food's here now. I'm heavily pregnant. Glad to have gotten all the food I needed. I'm glad I shop once a month because I think it's gonna be very helpful for everyone else in my family that is running the show while I focus on baby. My mom is here for some of this month. I'm not sure how long actually, but between her, my oldest 3 kids, and my husband, they all have the meals that they're going to be making this month, so I will not be doing the cooking of the dinners. We've written it all down and I've gotten the ingredients for what they requested. If they decide to make something else and they don't have the ingredients, they can go to the store and get it and take care of that, but otherwise, it is a great feeling to know that we have everything we need to get through the month, besides maybe some fruit and milk in the middle of the month that we'll have to pick up. So I'll show you what I bought. This month is a little unusual for us because I'm having a baby and I tend to do a lot of, I try to do some anyway, really homemade foods like homemade breads and different things like that. I let all of that go the month I'm having a baby. I guess it's not that unusual because since I've been vlogging, this is the 3rd baby I've had. So if you've been around for a while, you might know that baby month, things change in the grocery haul a little bit, because we gotta do things easy. By the time I get it together enough that on a month I would need very easy, I am prepared ahead and all those things are baked and canned and all that goodness, I won't be having babies anymore because I can't do everything perfect here. All right, let me show you what I got. I did so much of it at Sam's Club, which I've been doing more and more these days. It's just so convenient for us. And it's been easy to stay in budget at Sam's Club lately. I don't know why. Even though I do see the prices going up, I used to feel like I had to shop at Aldi a lot to make up for it. Maybe because we just eat so much as a family of 12, I'm not sure. I'll tell you my totals. My grocery budget, by the way, is $1,300 for the month. I try to stay in that. That includes like paper products and toilet paper, all that stuff. Here it is, and I had a lot of glitches with the website this time, so I have a few mistakes, which I'll show you as we're going along. But I've got 8 of these 24 packs of eggs. We do eat a lot of eggs. Eggs are such a great cheap protein with kids and adults. I love them too. This is just a pile of lunch meat. This is the kind of lunch meat we switched to more recently. It's nice and thick, so I think it goes farther. And we need just over 1 a week, so I usually get 5. I got some ham and turkey in there. And one of the things we're doing a little different this time is once a week for lunch, the kids will do hot dogs. It's just so easy. I actually really had no idea how much to get. And so I just got several packs because I thought I could put some in the freezer if we need them next month as well. They freeze great. One of the glitches is I put this block of cheese on. I didn't get cheese with my Azure order, which is where I usually like to get our cheese. They were out of it, so I put this on and then remembered that I'd rather get this Tillamook cheese and took it off, but it still ended up on my order. So I got 3 blocks of that. 4 is a little overkill. But because they stay wrapped up, they should be just fine. We just got 4 bunches of bananas right now. We'll get those again later in the month. I got 2 things of grapes. My mom and Belle picked up my pickup order for me. There were probably about 10 items that the app did not let me put on there. As in, it said that they were out of it. And I know that's not always the case when you actually walk in the store. So first, they ran into the store for those 10 items and they were able to get all but one of them. And that one was heavy whipping cream. So that was the only thing they were truly out of. And if we end up really needing it for the recipes, they'll have to just get that somewhere else. But while she was in there, she did pick up these extra grapes. Man, we can always use extra fruit, so I don't mind that at all. But aren't they weird shaped? She thought they were different and wanted to try them out. Moondrops they're called. The kids said I've gotten these before. I just don't remember it. So they're anxiously waiting for me to finish filming this so they can try those. We got this big thing of lettuce. We do have some lettuce still in our garden. We also have tomatoes and peppers in our garden, so you won't see a lot of that. And I got a little less fruit this time too because I'm hoping that the kids can get to an apple orchard. I'd much rather pick the apples fresh right now than buy them at the store. We got some raisins and 2 bags of Brussels sprouts that we'll be roasting. These mushrooms, I have one child, Tori, she loves to fry mushrooms in butter and eat them in the morning. She asks me all the time if she can fry mushrooms. So I'll try to save some of those for her, but I'm sure they'll be used in a recipe or with eggs in the morning too. Another easy button I pushed was I don't have a lot of beans cooked up right now. Normally I cook them and freeze them. We've just gone through our last batch. Just to make it easy on everyone, I bought this box of black beans. I'm really hoping to learn in the next couple months how to can beans myself, because I don't like them taking up room in my freezer, but I like to do them ahead of time too. So let me know if you have a great resource for canning black beans, because I really have to start. I gotta figure that out. I watched someone do it on Instagram and I noticed she cooks them a little less than she would normally, because I think when you pressure can them, they may cook a little more. I don't know enough yet. That's the only tomatoes I did get. Just those little ones for salads. We got a thing of mayonnaise, a couple things of honey. We're doing good on maple syrup, so we didn't have to get that. Got a couple things of coconut oil and 8 gallons of milk. Got some salsa just for recipes and some pickles because I'm pregnant and that sounds so good all the time. Back to kind of frozen vegetable season. We picked up a couple bags of broccoli, this big one of green beans, and this one of mixed vegetables. We could easily go through all of that in a month, and if not, it will stay in the freezer. I haven't gone through as much fruit lately, so I just got 1 bag of the berries and 1 bag of mixed fruit. That's for mixing into oatmeal and making smoothies. I had some potatoes left over from last month, so we got just 2 bags instead of the regular 4 we get. And we'll be roasting these fresh vegetables as well all at once, because once I roast vegetables around here, they are devoured. My kids love them roasted. We just put coconut oil and salt on them and pepper a little. Put them in the oven, cook them at like 425 for 25 minutes, I think. And they eat them up so well. 4 bags of the cutie oranges. I think you've now seen all the fresh fruit we've gotten, so hopefully we can get to apples soon. I bought bread. I bought lots of bread. I don't want to have to worry about making any bread. And now that the hot summer months are gone, it is much easier to store bread too for a whole month. So I'll put this down in my storage room. This whole box of it that they gave me, I got 8 of the 2 packs, and that should do us well for the month. Also bagels, something I've been trying to make a lot homemade. We got 4 bags of the 2 packs, and we'll just do them on Sunday mornings for breakfast, a really easy breakfast. I had leftover tortillas, so I only had to get 2 bags of that. We use these for several different dinners, but also for lunches, just putting meat and cheese in them, quick in the microwave. We got some applesauce that we'll use for breakfast once a week. Here's another easy button thing. It's upside down, but I think you get the gist. Some easy mac and cheese for lunch here and there, so that'll help. We got a box of Rotel cans. All the soups sound so good. And then a couple of the meals my mom wanted to make are a couple meals from my childhood, and they involve cream and mushroom soup. So I told her, oh, no problem, I'll get a whole box of that. So we got that. And then these are for lunch on Sundays, or we eat it at dinner time, but some just crackers and cheese. We'll do that with veggies and dip and some fruit as we have it. I tried to get baby carrots. My kids really love those, and they've been out of them for a while. But we do have some big carrots left over. So this nacho cheese is an easy dinner. Luka picked making nachos, so he'll fry up some beef, and we use this cheese and some other toppings on top of chips. Then we got 1 thing of butter. I still had some butter left. My mom's making a breakfast casserole for dinner one time with sausage and bread and cheese and eggs. It'll be good. There's bacon because Luka picked making BLTs, so plenty of that for him. Solo, half of the meals he has like 10 meals on his list. Half of them are Kenyan meals, half of them are grilled. So I got a lot of brats here, and I always forget these are actually 2 packs, so we probably could get away with 1, but it's always nice when we cook up a whole bunch at once, because I personally love them for a low carb, easy breakfast. It's just having a brat or 2, or I'll eat one on my salad for lunch. So I love it when he cooks up a bunch at once. We got a bag of burgers just to make it super easy for him to grill those. We're doing fish chowder once, and I'm trying to not use tilapia. Y'all get on my case about tilapia all the time. Apparently it's not good for you, but these cod loins that I got, we'll see how they go over. They're definitely more expensive. You know, it's in the name of health, I guess. Hopefully they're not too fishy. The thing I do love about tilapia is it's so easy to feed to kids because it doesn't have a really strong fishy taste, at least the ones we buy. I've always liked to do whole chickens, and I usually do them in my crock pot, and they make chicken broth out of the bones. However, the last month I bought them, and Solo threw them in the Traeger, which is a, my brain, smoker. It's a smoker. So Cooking these whole chickens on a smoker was so good. It was so good. It's good practice for him too, for our turkey at Thanksgiving. So I got these again. Hopefully we'll remember to save the bones and still make broth out of them. But if not, it's a good dinner that will provide leftovers too. These are smaller chickens. I like to get these. They seem a little healthier than the big, fat, cheap ones that are filled with all kinds of stuff. So that's the ones we've been getting. Chicken drumsticks. My daughter makes, it's called Bangin' Ranch chicken. It's a Trim Healthy Mama recipe. She loves making it. It's kind of like a ranch mixture on the drumsticks that go in the oven and bake. It's good. And then we got chicken breasts. The website told me they did not have any of chicken thighs or chicken breasts of this kind. So my mom found some, but they still gave me the chicken breasts, which is strange to me, but that's okay because these freeze great. And I just thawed them all at once because usually we just use one package for a meal, so that makes it really simple for us. If we were a smaller family, I would divide it in half before I froze it just so that we can pull out one package easily without thawing the whole thing. Guys, if you notice I'm out of breath, it's so normal for me in my pregnancies, especially at the end. I guess the whole way through. The chicken thighs she also grabbed for me because they didn't have it, but she did get the skin on. I thought she was getting skinless, but she said they didn't have any, and actually, I think the reason I needed them was for Solo to grill them anyway, mostly. Skin on will actually be better. Worked out good. We got 2 things of Greek yogurt. I usually use that mostly for making other sauces and dressings. Belle and Judah know how to make those dressings for me, so if I'm not up for it, they can handle that. And we had a couple sour cream left over, so just 2 of those. String cheese are for snacks. And then we also got a bunch of hamburger and hot dog buns. The hot dog buns are for the brats and lunch. The hamburger buns are for the hamburgers, obviously, but then my daughter's also going to make egg sandwiches one night, and so we'll use a bag for that. The kids love that meal. It's just making a fried egg with cheese on top and toasting hamburger buns. They love it. Sometimes we add some meat, like bacon if we have it, but most of the time we don't. Our Sam's Club has been totally out of toilet paper for a couple weeks, so when they walked in, they were able to find some. That was great. And there's tortilla chips for nacho night. There's 2 large bags in this box. We use 1 large bag if we're eating it for dinner, and then we can use the leftover for chips or some other thing. My total at Sam's Club was $7.87. That's really good. Very happy with that number. I hope I didn't forget too much. It just helps so much to have a freezer full of meat and a storage room full of the staples, the baking staples, the oatmeals, all of that kind of stuff. I do have a Walmart haul that I'm getting in the morning, or somebody's getting for me in the morning. So I'll try to show you that hopefully. And then our Azure Standard order, which we picked up a week and a half ago. I'll show you that as well to complete what we have gotten for the month. Azure is what I use just for all those staple things that are baking and grains and that kind of stuff. Staying on top of that helps us make meals out of anything. Next up, I call some kids in from playing outside to put all of this food away. And my mom is making a roast for tonight. It's the next morning. We just picked up the Walmart grocery haul, so let me show you what's in that. Stocked up on whole wheat noodles here for just the pantry and what we're eating this month. I'm trying to have a little healthier alternatives. I know these aren't great for you, but it helps me. I bet I have a lot of sugar cravings. Does that mean it's a girl? People always have their things about what makes it a girl or a boy. Got a lot of opinions in my life right now because I don't know what I'm having. But most people think it's a boy that I talk to. Okay, whole peeled tomatoes. I'm just stocking up the pantry. That's what we make spaghetti sauce with these days. Got some green onions, 3 bunches of cilantro. Solo will be cooking a lot. He uses a lot of that. We love cilantro. These tiny, pathetic little zucchini. I like zucchini with eggs, and I think Solo's gonna cook me some eggs after I have this baby a lot. I tried to get kale. They were out of it. They were gonna give me collard greens, chopped collard greens, which would have been okay, but I think we still have some of that in our garden. But it was like 3 times the price, so I did not approve that substitution. We'll just do zucchini instead, and then cottage cheese, some of this for the month. That's it. Let me see what my total was. Total was $73. I know those tomatoes is what jacks that price up a lot. Maybe the ice creams too. And let me show you my Azure Standard order. There were a few things that they had out of stock, so I didn't get everything I wanted, but I did get this big bag of oats. I wanted to catch up on our oat storage. I got this big bag of, hard white wheat berries, organic ones. Well, it's all organic stuff usually. This one I bought last month too, but I had gotten behind and I wanted to definitely stock up on that too. It was time to stock up on coconut sugar, so I got 3 5-pound bags of that. We use that to sweeten our oatmeal a lot. And we got some more cream cheese. I put these in the freezer. One lasts us for a while, unless we're cooking with it, we go through it faster. This is nice, clean cream cheese, and it freezes well. Just pull it out when I'm ready for another one, so I don't worry about them going bad. I think because they are really clean, like it's just pasteurized cultured milk and cream and sea salt. Once we open it, we do need to eat it within a couple weeks. And so that's why I just freeze it, because I don't want anything going bad. If you're a smaller family and you cook with it, this size would probably be okay, and not just eating it on bagels. But if you go through it a lot slower, they have several different brands on their website that are very clean too. Just come in smaller packaging, because this is pretty big. This is 2.5 pounds, so it's like 2.5 blocks of cream cheese from the store. We're loving that Azure Standard. I will put a link down below if you're interested in trying it out. It's an affiliate link, so it helps me out. There's no discount for you. However, if you try and like it and refer your friends, you get the discount too from your friends using it. So I'll link that down below, and let me show you my grand total. Ta-da! All right, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day. My big kids took my little ones over to the park, and my house is clean and quiet. I don't even know what to do with myself. I think I'm gonna go take a long shower this morning. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye.